Second Amendment rights.
How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press. Been a while. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by and joining us. We are coming to you today from downtown Casper, Wyoming. We are at the Dick Cheney Federal Building, which is located at 100 East B Street in Casper, Wyoming. And I am out with Watching the Watchman today. And we're just going to take a look around here and find out if these folks here at the Federal Building honor and respect our right to take photographs and video in public and from publicly accessible places. Time and temperature check for you. Today is Monday, August 24th. It is 12:03 in the afternoon and 88 degrees and sunny in Casper, Wyoming. See what kind of signs we have out here. So we have a dedication plaque here. United States of America, Richard Nixon, President. General Services Administration, Robert L. Kunzig, Administrator, 1970. And then on this side, a couple of signs. One says increased security in progress, 100% identification check. Please present photo ID. All carry-in items will be checked. No smoking within 25 feet of the building entrance. Give you a little look around the neighborhood here. So this looks to be an undercover car, obviously. Might be part of the Marshal Service. Not sure. And it's, you know, typical Federal Building architecture. Small windows. All these Federal buildings almost look like jails for some reason, right? So let's just see what's around the corner here. And as you can see, we are on a public sidewalk. So always like to point that out when we do these types of audits. And here you have their security camera. Let's walk around the corner here and see what we can see. How you doing today, young man?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. All right, so we got another camera over on this side. All four corners. It's about to get very hot here later on today. It's supposed to be up near 100. Very cool old car. So we're getting a lot of looks from the local folks around here. Cameras tend to attract attention. Back entrance of the building, employee entrance, I guess. Obviously all gated and chained in, keyed access. So just give you a little look at what downtown looks like here. right, guys. Well, I don't know if obviously not all of you have seen it, but we did an audit at a federal building in Rapid City, South Dakota. The marshals came out, gave us a hard time, wound up tucking tail and going back inside. But we're going to stick around for a few minutes and just see what the situation is here. Been here for probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and so far no interaction. Nobody's come out and said anything to us. So we'll see how it goes. So stick with us, and we'll see what the folks here in Casper, Wyoming think about photography and guys with cameras outside. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Rapid City, South Dakota video, the federal building there, I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check that out as well. Maybe this will go that way. Maybe this will go better. Maybe it'll go worse. I don't know. We'll see. Stand by. Sorry? No, I'm making a video. I'm just doing a documentary, and we're waiting for somebody to walk in or out just so I can get some B-roll on my camera here. Well, we got a guy now. He brought me good luck.
Glad to see you're exercising your First and Second Amendment rights.
Glad to see you're exercising your First and Second Amendment rights. And you know what? I'm also glad to tell you the truth. I'm glad to see you have a smile on your face. It's a beautiful day in Casper, Wyoming. May I ask, sir, just because you came out, can I just ask your name or guard number so I know who I'm talking to? Norcross? Is there anything interesting you can tell us about the building? Any history? Anything about Casper? Maybe a couple of guys from Colorado should go take a look at? Or?
There's a lot of history around Casper, Fort Casper Museum.
And I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Since you introduced yourself, my name's Jason. This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
So I just want to introduce myself. So,
Yeah,
is it all right if I get a little closer so I can hear you?
Yeah, Fort Casper Museum.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't come on the federal property. Anything.
How's that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Fort Casper Museum.
Okay.
Lots of history around there.
Fort Casper Museum.
Yep.
All right,
and
cool.
then the Trail Center Museum,
Okay.
because this was the last crossing of the Platte River before you headed west.
Okay.
So there's all the trails converged here, Bozeman.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oregon Trail. Yeah, I don't remember all of them.
No, that's interesting. Yeah, no, give me a place to start.
Yeah, I don't know any of the history.
We just got here last night, so just getting rolling here.
Yeah.
Are you?
I don't know any of the history really of the building other than what's on the.
Yeah, we took a look at that. I got some.
So,
You born and raised here in Casper?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, very cool. You know what? I was just saying, I'm originally from New York.
yeah.
Don't hold that against me. But growing up, when you're growing up in New York, and no offense, because I've changed my mind now, but you always think the people that live out west are, I don't know what, maybe just less refined than the people in the city.
Yeah.
But now that I've gotten out of New York and I'm traveling, we do a lot of traveling every month. We've been doing it for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing in New York for 50 years.
Right.
Yeah, there's some wonderful folks out here in the middle of the country.
Appreciate it. You should just journalist.
Yeah, well, what we do, you nailed it on the way out. I'll give you the whole story of what we do real quick, because I know you're probably busy. I don't know how busy, but you might be glad we showed up and give you something to do. I don't know.
I do have a post, but I can leave my post.
Gotcha. So no, what we do is we I have a long career in photography and taking video, almost 30 years. And I can't tell you how many times my rights were trampled upon being out on a public sidewalk trying to take photographs for a news agency, for whatever it is, for myself. So we had an incident happen that inspired us to take up the cameras, start a YouTube channel. And I don't necessarily enjoy calling myself a First Amendment auditor, because those guys have created some reputation for themselves.
Right, yeah.
So I do this with my son, and we try to go out with respect and treat people with respect, as long as that's how we're treated.
Yep.
And our main purpose in what we're doing is we try to stay neutral. But right now in this country, as you know, there's a huge divide between law enforcement and the citizenry.
Absolutely.
So our
I'm
mission,
retired law enforcement.
I'm sure, yeah, all you guys are, right? And pretty much.
A lot, or military, yeah.
Yeah. So what our mission is, what our goal is at the end of the day is to open up dialogue and communication with law enforcement, shake hands at the end of it, have a good experience, and be able to show folks that there's some good people out there, and some people that are upholding their oaths and still believe in the Constitution and want to see that survive and make it through this mess we're in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not doing anything to jeopardize the security of the building, or.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Yeah. So
We've had.
It's your right to.
I was just gonna say, we've had different experiences at different federal buildings.
Sure,
You know,
yeah,
some guys come out all hot and tell us we can't be here. So.
Yeah, well, You can.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Yeah,
So that's your right. So
All right, well,
as long as you're, not on federal properties.
I did walk up and
Yeah, I did
videotape
see
some of
that.
the stuff,
I
which
did
I
see
think
that.
I'm allowed to do, right?
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is have conversation, like I said. So I appreciate you coming out and giving us a minute to talk to us.
I was like, well, sooner or later they're going to want somebody to come out and say, look,
Yeah, no, and you know what? And I hope we have maybe planted a seed with you to let you know that maybe not all guys out doing what we're doing or should be lumped into the same group.
Right.
Just like all law enforcement shouldn't be lumped into the same group.
oh, absolutely.
You know, we all got to look at each other and decide how we're going to handle things, and get a read on each other, and yeah. So no, but I appreciate you coming out. I thank you. I don't know if you're shaking hands these days, but I'm happy to shake your hand.
I'm not
Very cool.
scared.
You're getting better all the time, man. We like it. So it's is it Guard Norcross? How do you address yourself?
PSO.
PSO Norcross. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir, and we really appreciate you coming out. And I hope the rest of the gentlemen that you work with or ladies have the same type of attitude and same type of reception for folks.
For the most part, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, keep that Constitution going, man.
Yeah.
We need it.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Have a good day.
That's our founding fathers.
That's it. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying that. You too. Well, all right, guys, that was Officer Norcross. I'm sorry, PSO Norcross here at the Dick Cheney Federal Building. And, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, true gentleman. Came out, shook hands. I know a lot of you are going to take issue with that. And you know what? I just want to clear up something while I just reminded myself of it. We, not only as acting journalists here, try to remain objective in what we do and not throw our opinions into the ring, but also in our personal lives. I try to stay very objective, guys, and that's the point of what we do. If I had to classify myself as anything, and I just want to clear the air here, I do not consider myself a Democrat, do not consider myself a Republican. If I had to put a label on myself, which I try not to do, the closest thing I would say is I am more of a conservative-leaning libertarian. I believe that everybody should have the right to do what they want to do, as long as there's no victim and they're not hassling anybody else. Anybody that chooses to wear a mask should absolutely be able to wear a mask. Anybody that chooses not to wear a mask should absolutely be able to not wear a mask. Same goes for handshaking. Same goes for just about everything. Again, as long as you're not causing any damage or creating a victim out of anybody, who's to say what anybody should do? So we're out here defending our Constitution. We believe very strongly in the Constitution. We started doing this a year and a half ago, over a year and a half ago, way before this whole situation we're currently in started. And I'm really glad we did. And I can only ask that if any of you are out there who are serious and understand what's going on and want to do your homework and want to get out there and stand up for what you think is right, we encourage you to do that. Get a camera, pick it up, film what's going on. Film law enforcement, but be respectful. We need good guys out there. We need people out there fighting the good fight. We don't need anybody out there causing trouble. Now, agitation and civil disobedience are things that have their place. But most of the time, you have to give somebody an opportunity to show you who they are, like PSO Norcross here. No reason to give this guy a hard time. He's a true gentleman, and I wish all the PSOs at the federal buildings were like-minded with him, as far as I could tell in this particular situation. All right, so that's enough of my rant, and just want to straighten that out for you and let you guys know what we're doing out here and make sure everybody's aware who hasn't been following our channel. Our channels, which brings me to Watching the Watchman here. And for those of you who don't know, he's my son. We do these audits together. We travel the country together. And I would also invite you to take a look at his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. He's doing real well with his stuff. A lot of commentary, maps, information that you won't see here. Obviously different angles because he's filming a different thing. So check him out. Link will be in the description. And then also Mrs. AP, my wife, has just started a channel. She has no content up yet, but she's starting to get content on this trip. She's videoing, and she's going to be able to provide you guys with some behind-the-scenes stuff for our travels and audits. So there'll be a link to her channel in the description, and I invite you to go ahead and subscribe to her now before she puts out a video and hit the notification bell, so that way you'll be notified as soon as she does, and it'd be a great way for you to show support. And if you want to support Watching the Watchman and myself, do the same for us. You can like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things make YouTube's algorithm very happy, and help our channels out tremendously. So we invite you to do that if you enjoy these videos and you like what we do. We're heading to Montana, guys, so we should be there shortly, and we'll have some great videos. We're just at the beginning of this trip, and we got a lot in store for you, so stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. So for now, coming to you from the Dick Cheney building, watching a Watchman, Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.